Hello. I want to talk about the word love. Yes. um, I was talking to a male friend on a social site, and he lives in Australia, and I'm here in the US, so, kind of off time zones, which I'm used to. But, we were talking about the word love and the meaning from the word love. And he said that he was in a relationship and she kept, hinting that she loved him and she was hoping that he would say it back. But he was afraid to use that word. And instead of saying that he loved her, he said he was fond of her. Now, I get messages at least once every couple of days from some random dude that goes, "I love you." Dude, you don't even know me. I wouldn't be throwing, and they throw that word around. And the thing is, women are taught that when a man says that he loves you, that he loves you. And even if he's not doing any actions, he's not proving his love to you, he's not, doing anything for you, you're supposed to believe that that man loves you when he says that he loves you. And that's not true. It's not true at all. A man proves that he loves you not only by saying I love you, but by his actions too. What is he doing for you? How can he show that he may say he loves you, but how is he showing that he loves you? He could ask about your day. He could ask if you ate. He could ask if there's something going on, where he's like concerned, or he makes takes care of you. Maybe even, I don't really want to say this, but maybe even buying like a random gift for you, or just random tokens, I guess. And it doesn't have to be something big or expensive. It can be something small, something that proves that he means what he says, or asks you questions like about your day and whatnot. He's showing concern. He's showing that he does love you by doing things, asking you things, knowing how you are. But when they just throw out the word I love you and there's nothing backing it, that's just an empty word. That's like throwing ball, and hoping you catch it. And then that's it. So it's not, when a guy says they love you and there's no actions to prove that he does, that is a sign that he does not love you. Okay? There's no love there. And my friend in Australia, he regrets telling the woman, because he was actually deeply in love with her. He was in love with her. And he regrets telling her that he was fond of her. I was like, well, you went with what you thought you should. You did what you thought was best. I said, don't beat yourself up with it. There's always a reason why. He's like, yeah, it could be something like to deal with destiny. I said, yeah, it could possibly be like a destiny thing where you may love her, want to be with her, but not telling her that maybe that was a sign, a message basically from the universe. Who knows? But I was like, don't beat yourself up over it. We all can make mistakes, but we learn from those mistakes. And another thing I was thinking of is that some women don't show appreciation to the men when they do show that they love you, that they care, they some women just don't say anything about it, and it makes the man feel unappreciated. It makes him also feel unloved. Like whatever he's doing for you, that he's not feeling chosen. He's not feeling that you want him in his life. He's maybe feels that it's, I guess, surface level is what I want to say. It's like you're not really acknowledging his efforts. You're not really letting him know that you appreciate him, And you should always appreciate a man in your life. If he's doing things for you, if he's there for you, takes care of you, you should always appreciate him in your life. And men need to know, men need to hear it. They have feelings. They may not. And that's another thing too. Most men were raised not to have feelings, that they have to be emotionally detached, that they can't show vulnerability, they can't show, they can't even show love in some examples, they can't be open. And that's something that many women don't realize and don't look at. There was a time when men were not allowed to cry. They were not allowed to show emotion. They were not allowed to be vulnerable. They weren't allowed to say their feelings. And many want to say their feelings, but they're afraid to say their feelings. They're afraid of putting themselves out there. They're afraid of being open. They're afraid that it might turn against them, that they'll be rejected, abandoned, they're because of how they were taught, what they were told. So, and you have to trust what they do, what they say. It's hard. I know it's hard, but you have to trust and believe what they say and what their actions are and what they do. What are they providing for you to show that they love you? Maybe they don't want to say they love you, okay? But what actions are showing that they are proving that you are worth it, that they do love you, that they are emotionally invested or emotionally attached, that maybe they're devoted to you, and you got to also let them know that you're devoted to them too. You appreciate them, you care about them. It can't be a one-sided thing. But me and him, we've been also talking about Valentine's Day, which I'm going to do a thing about that one too. We've been on a roll today. Me and him, we've been on a roll today. Which I get along with men, friends-wise. I have men friends, and I get along with them. There's nothing like romantic. There's nothing, Just I have male friends that we talk like this all the time, and it's like we want an insight kind of thing. But yeah, we also got on the subject of Valentine's Day, which that's going to be for another video. But ladies out there, are you showing your man that you appreciate them? You may say that you love him. He may not be able to say it back to you, and that could be because of how he was trained, growing up. Vulnerability, afraid to be open. But you've got to have respect. You've got to show respect. And it goes both ways, obviously. I do wish men could be more open. I wish men could be more vulnerable, but I understand why. I completely understand why. So, those are my thoughts right now.